Previously on our Apocalypse Let's Play livestream. High up my fashion game.
Was the type to wear a top hat, but
I died once or twice.
In the game, it just doesn't vibe with me anymore, so I'm more of a magic guy. Happens.
oh yeah, for sure. Oh wow, that guy came out of nowhere.
And to that end, I'm a sucker for
Okay. Maybe I died a lot.
validation of getting really good and like really sinking my teeth into a system.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Apocalypse Studios live stream. My name is Jalen Pachenik, your community herald. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this Friday's stream of Bloodborne. Very excited to be back at it, playing this game again, and very excited to see all of you guys in the chat. Thank you for hosting Ian Stenhouse, and thank you for the raid, Faceless Mike. We do appreciate that. Hello to the raiding party and everybody that's come to join us. Hey, Cyan Stargazer, Zupa Adele, Sundowner, Mornblade, Elv1, Golden Zan, thank you guys so much for joining. We really appreciate it. Now, Faceless Mike subscribed for 4 months. Hey, like to see that. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that subscription. So, first and foremost, we are back with Bloodborne. We are in Old Yarnum on our way towards the Blood-Starved Beast. If you guys had joined us last week, you know that my attempts weren't the most successful. So we're going to try to take it easy on this one. Bloodborne is not a game you're supposed to run through and race to the boss, which I think was my favorite last time. Gung-ho with everything. Try to take it easier. Kill some of these guys. Maybe grind up some blood echoes. Yeah, I've learnt these names, Adele. You start to get pretty good at shouting everybody out in the suit. As this channel grows, though, the first half hour of these streams is just going to be me reading out names, as many as I can, so... Poutine, epic skills it gives. I believe that, Faceless Mike. I could go for some poutine right now, honestly. That sounds pretty good. There should be one more of these little guys back here, I think. Where is he? Is he hiding? Or did I kill him already? Okay, no one's sneaking up behind me, thankfully. You should try not dying this time, Sundowner. That's always the attempt. Game's a little too loud there, Ian. I can definitely turn that down, although you're gonna have to take a look at the behind the scenes for a second here. We can turn that. I'll try that. And we'll see how that works. Okay. So, yeah. Back at it again with Bloodborne and Old Yarnum. As you guys might notice, a couple changes to this week's stream. There is no Dennis Dyack. As you guys know, Dennis is becoming increasingly more busy as development of Dead House Sonata continues. So he's making sure that, the game is being everything that you guys want and more. So if he needs more time to go and do that, I say let him. These streams are secondary to completing the game. We'll focus on that first, and then, if he has time for streams afterwards, maybe he can join us later. Also, no guest for this week's stream. Since, the point of the guest is sort of to ask questions about the development of Dead House and to get opinions and things like that on it, that's difficult to do when Dennis is not here. I don't know everything that's going to be in Dead House. I know quite a bit, as much as, can be known at this point, so we figured that me doing these streams themselves, maybe it becomes more of a hangout for the community. Just a place for everybody to come and chat and, get to know each other a little better and become a community before Dead House Sonata is actually released. But let us know what you guys think about that. If you prefer seeing guests on the stream, we're definitely not against it. If it's what the community wants, it's what the community will get. But for now, I'm going to slowly make my way to the Blood-Starved Beast. Sundowner, what build are you even going for in this playthrough? I have always liked dexterity builds in Bloodborne. The Rakuyo and the Blades of Mercy are some of my favorite weapons, so we might go for that. Something I'm pretty comfortable and familiar with. Unfortunately, for me anyways, you guys have demanded that I pick the noble background, which doesn't give me the best stats for this kind of build, but we will make it work. I actually need some more blood echoes so I can level up a little bit and get some more dexterity and health. Key jump scare. But yeah, I'm thinking Blades of Mercy, Rakuyo. That's probably what we'll be going for towards the end. Maybe an Evelyn, if I can get enough Blood Tinge. Or Arcane, I think it runs off of, maybe? I'm not sure. Now I can't remember. Okay. Ooh, boy. So, a lot of guys in this area. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. No, thank you. And back up a little bit. Give us some distance. Yeah, easy. Much easier than just running through it like last time. Bloodborne is not a game meant to be ran through. Yeah, Distortion Devil, this is one of my favorite games by far. Bloodborne is absolutely incredible. And if you guys haven't played it, I cannot recommend it enough. My PlayStation, my PS4 is basically a Bloodborne arcade cabinet. I don't play any other game on this thing other than Bloodborne. And you know what? It was worth it. No Kirkhammer, Sundowner. No. The Kirkhammer is a pretty good weapon. But honestly, if you're going to go for a strength build, just get the Ludwig's Holy Blade. I think that's a much better fit. We do have the DLC, so we will be running through all of the DLC bosses. Every available boss that we can fight. I'm debating whether we should do the Chalice dungeons. I'm not terribly sure if we're going to do them yet because they are long and maze-like, incredibly easy to get lost in. Do I want to fight this hunter? Maybe if I can get him stuck on this corner a little bit. We'll see though. This guy's always been weird. He always gave me a lot of difficulty. The smoke in this area makes it hard to see him when he backs up and tries to put some distance. And he's really good with that saw spear. We'll just have to take it slow. Slow and steady wins the race in Bloodborne. For as fast as this game is. Ooh, okay, alright, no thank you. Give me... Oh, he spooked me with that move. He just ran in a weird direction. But yes, Ian, thank you for reminding me about our Risen contest. If you guys don't know, we're giving away a Risen Founders Pack on this week's stream. All you have to do is type in the word Risen into the chat, R-I-S-E-N, to be entered for your chance to win. You only have to enter it once, don't enter it multiple times. It won't increase your chances of winning, and we will let Nightbot do that giveaway at the end. Okay, calm down, calm down. He's so jumpy. Then again, so am I. Okay, buddy, I need you to come out of the fog. Oh, whoa, how to get back there behind me? I can do this all day, friend. Whenever you want to come here and let me kill you. I can get in there real quick. Faster than my whip. Okay, what? Don't do it. Don't do it. He did it. He did it. I told him not to. I specifically told him not to do it, and he did it. Yeah. Go ahead. Put your F's in the chat. Go ahead. That's okay. Take it slow and steady, and we will eventually defeat this guy. Let's see. Okay. Sorry for voting for Threaded Cane in the first stream. It really is a bad early game weapon. I would have preferred the Saw Cleaver as the starting weapon. But you know what? The Hunter's Cane isn't bad. I've used it before on my dexterity runs. It's not the worst starting weapon in the world. It's got some nice reach on it, which makes it nice, but not a whole lot of damage behind this thing. Come here, friend. Come on. On the bright side, every time we come back here, it's just more blood echoes for more leveling up, thankfully. We aren't for meta, we're for fashion, says Sahan. Yes, fashion souls is definitely a thing in this game. Armor doesn't make a whole lot of difference in anything. I don't pay attention to the stats behind any of the armor. It's all about style points. Ooh. Gotta watch my stamina. Okay. Found the gunblade. There will be no other weapon past this point. Sailor Midgard. Is that the Rakuyo is the gunblade? I think is what you're talking about. So fashion endgame is any MMO endgame. Yeah, oh definitely, Cyan. We've played Monster Hunter World before, and that game is, now that you can cover up your armor and have the the stats of one but the visuals of another, that's all that game is now, is fashion hunting. Come on, buddy. Came from Canehurst. That's the Evelyn. Must be, I think. I think that's one of the only weapons in Canehurst you can pick up. Well, now you're giving me Martyr Ligorius flashbacks. That will not be a fun fight on the stream. You can expect a lot of Fs in the chat that day, for sure. Speaking of Fs in the chat, I noticed that in the recap, we decided not to use the clips of me defeating Father Gascoigne on the first try. And I just want to know why you guys decided to do me dirty like that. I do well sometimes. It's not all just deaths. Not all the time. Oh no, don't get stuck in a corner. Oh dear. Okay. Deal with that guy. Already planning his tactical retreat. I don't know who's in charge of this Deadhouse Sonata Twitch account right now, but no chill behind them. Advancing in a different direction. Exactly. See, I'm glad somebody gets it. Thank you, Cyan. Please, no. Don't do that. Oh, that guy got me. That guy spooked me. You're a spooky little bugger. Coming up from behind me out of nowhere. Did not see that coming. These two guys here. Oh, three. Where'd you come from? Camera's doing something weird right there. Uh-oh. That's one part about Bloodborne that I think really trained me for other games, is not having to rely on your camera when you know what you're doing in a game. If you can look in a different direction and sort of still keep track of enemies and stuff, especially when they're moving so quickly like they do in this game, super important and can help you out a lot on a lot of boss fights and things where the enemies are so big they cover half the screen and you can't see what's going on. Okay, buddy. Yeah. Give me a parry. That was not what I wanted to happen. Now, where did my blood echoes go? Oh, they're right there. Okay. I have to get past you. This. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Give me those. Come on, give me something I can parry. It's covering all my angles. I got no... Stand in the fire. Do it. Oh, he hurt himself because he stood on that fire. It did like the tiniest bit, but you know what? Every little bit helps. Give me something I can parry, please. There. That's what I wanted. Come on. Oh, he's really taking his time. Doesn't want to make any mistakes. I don't blame him. God, I take my finger off the dodge button for 1 second. Now this guy can use blood vials. Some of the human enemies have the same healing item that you do. I wonder when he'll use it. There, I want to interrupt that. Does he have... I think he has 2 blood vials. Well, let's see if I can get rid of the other one right here. To answer your question there, Sundowner, yes. Viscerals do scale with dexterity, so we're going to get real good at visceraling people towards the end of this. Just quick little tactical retreat back here to heal up. Watch him get stuck on the stairs a little bit. Come on, buddy. Is that gonna do it? Are we gonna get him this time? Do not get greedy. Do not get greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Oh, camera. Why is that? Come on. Oh, I'm out of bullets. No more viscerals. Oh, come on. If he uses a blood vial right here, I'm going to be very upset. Not even worth it. Okay, so this does not open from this side, but there is a shortcut. Oh, where is that shortcut again? Now I'm trying to remember. There's crows back here. I remember this. Do not die to the crows. That will not make for a good recap next week. Well, it would make for a funny recap, but... is it down here? Oh, and there's one behind me. I remember this part, actually. Coolio, Julio. Okay, we got that done. That's not somewhere I can drop down. There is a weird jump. Is it on this side that I could go do? We're gonna skip it. Platforming mechanics in Dark Souls games are never that great. And honestly, if I lost all these souls because I attempted a jump that I messed up, I would be quite upset. So instead, we're gonna press on, try to get some more blood echoes. Ian immediately in the chat, do it. be a guy that drops down up there. Rush to the witch so you can inscribe the blood rune. That's not a bad idea. I think after... I will probably do the witch right after Vicar Amelia. That's normally how I like to play through this, because Vicar Amelia, I've never had that many difficulties with her. She can be difficult depending on the fight, but if she does the right moves, it's usually pretty easy. Usually, I say. Sometimes she doesn't want to be easy for you. Okay, now there are a bunch of... There's a guy here who we can deal with. Don't grab me. Okay, and now a bunch of those guys are going to start running up here. Oh brother. Clipped off the wall. Okay, 2 more down. Oh, there's 2 more. But don't get greedy. Easiest fight I've had in a Soulsborne has been Dancer of the Boreal Valley, Sailor Midgard. That's impressive. A lot of people have difficulty with Dancer. I'm trying to remember. I have played Dark Souls 3. I see the Fs. I'm choosing to ignore them right now. Trying to remember how Dancer of the Boreal Valley gave me any difficulty. I don't think so. Yeah, what's up with the mutated Chewbacca's? So, lore for ya, just call me Vadi Vidya. Old Yharnam was the source of a plague. I believe it was called the Scourge. And it slowly turned all of the citizens into these hairy Chewbacca's wearing rags. There used to be a hunter here named Jura who looked over these used to be people and protected them, but he got in their way, so we had to kill him. He didn't want us to hurt all these people, but if they're gonna attack me first, it's not my fault, right? They started it. They swung first. Like this guy. Hey, how's it going, buddy? You get... Whoa, okay. Well, never mind then. I was going to ask for directions for the Jamba Juice, but, he started attacking. Yeah, Faceless Mike, these used to be people, unfortunately. This whole town... Hunters came in to try to stop the Scourge and to contain it, but they just ended up burning most of Old Yharnam to the ground in that attempt. It wasn't very successful. Okay, we will need more blood vials before I actually fight the blood-starved beast. Euripides Demon, thank you so much for joining the stream. Haven't seen that name before. Do appreciate you coming out to the chat. Let's see. Yes, in a game like this, patience is key. You know, you gotta be careful with everything. You can't be rushing into fights. This guy overextended, and now I'm gonna punish him for it. Arrow to the knee, says Sailor Midgard. Not in this game. No arrows, just bullets. You can take a bullet to the knee for sure. Okay, yeah, 2 blood vials. I think I'm going to try to get back my blood echoes. And then maybe just go back to the dream at this point. We can level up, we can get lots of blood vials. Maybe do a central Yharnam. I don't want to farm blood vials on stream, actually, now that I think about it. That can't be terribly interesting for you guys to watch. me baiting out visceral attacks from the brick giants in Central Yharnam, but one of the only problems I have with this game is the requirement for consumable items for healing purposes. If you run out, I have to go all the way back to, you know, the start of the game where they're super plentiful and easy to farm. Wandering into a crowd of innocent birds and dabbing on them. Again, the bird started it. Don't do this to me again. Come on, come on. Swing, swing, dodge. Swing, swing, dodge. That's the rhythm the game tries to get you into. Swing, swing, dodge, back. Swing. Ooh, don't swing when he's doing that. Don't swing when he's doing that. That was a lot of blood echoes. Can I get an F in the chat? Not for me. I don't want an F for me. I just want an F for those blood echoes that I just lost, because that was 12,000. F for the echoes. Thank you. Appreciate that, guys. Because, you know, me dying doesn't matter in this game. Dark Souls games, you're supposed to die. But when you lose the experience that you could have used, that's what hurts the most, honestly. And I swear, I have played this game before. This is not a blind playthrough. I've played this game many times, beaten it, probably 10 times, I was thinking earlier today. Definitely does not look like it. Distortion Devil, yes, if you, there is a way to get into Old Yharnam basically through the back door. And if you enter through the back door, don't kill any enemies and get to Jura, he just has a regular conversation with you, and he's much more reasonable, and you know, tells you why he's doing what he does, why he fights you, and things like that. Anybody else? Animations are doing weird things over there. Don't know if you guys saw that. Swing, swing, swing. Whenever you're ready. Okay. Fun little tip for you guys at home if you're playing this game. If you transform your weapon in the middle of an attack, you do a transformation attack, which does more damage. If I swing and then transform, that hit does more than my normal regular attacks. Pretty useful for things like the saw cleaver, can output quite a lot of damage. Quite a bit of damage when you're doing the what's it called? I just said it. Transformation swings. And a lot of pro players use it for, you know, high DPS strategies. With the cane, it's not quite as useful, but it's good to hit them when they're far away, and then swap once they're closer to hit them with the stronger actual cane part of the weapon. Also, now I notice why, yeah, it does kind of look like the hunter dabs a little bit when he flips the whip that way. Is this up? I don't know if I ever got that fire paper before. I don't typically use consumable items like that in this game. Fire paper is nice but unnecessary. Might just sell it later for some free blood echoes. Blood gem. This guy jump scares me. You have my echoes, therefore you have to die. Ooh, quite the leap. Okay. So is Dead House Sonata more Bloodborne or Devil May Cry, says Elv1. From what I can tell and what we're planning on doing, more Bloodborne than Devil May Cry. If that makes sense. We like the fast-paced combat of Bloodborne, like the atmosphere of Bloodborne, obviously, very dark and grim. The storytelling behind it. So I think Bloodborne is a much more accurate comparison than Devil May Cry. A compilation of all my deaths? Yeah. That'd be quite the long video. I don't know if we have time for that. Scott would swap from being paid by the hour, or from salary to pay by the hour, if we got him to do that. Make lots of money. Okay, that guy. This guy. This guy. Get a load of this guy over here. Can Golden Zan be our Vati Vidya too? Yeah, definitely. Vati, for those of you that don't know, I will probably make several references to Vati Vidya, who is a YouTube creator that goes over all of the lore in Dark Souls games, likes explaining, why things are the way they are, how old Yharnam got to be like this. He's a really good YouTuber, really knows his stuff, and if you have any questions about the lore of this game, Vati Vidya is probably your best source of information on this kind of thing. Why do you use this weapon over the others? Euripides Demon asks. Well, this weapon, the Hunter's Cane, scales off of my dexterity, which is a stat that I plan on putting most of my points into throughout this playthrough. I'm going to stop using this weapon as soon as I can, because there's much better weapons out there, but it will get the job done in the meantime. I forgot to grab Jira's badge when I made him fall off this ledge, so we will take that. Hey Grimpanzy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Plus he likes to pretend he's Simon from Castlevania. Yep, pretty much. I'm pretending to be Cain from Blood Omen, but he does kind of look like Simon. I can see that for sure. One of the Belmonts, definitely. What is it, this? Wyvern Tamer isn't here right now, is she? She was telling me about... Was this the shortcut she was talking about? I have never, ever seen that ledge before to drop down here. Wow. Wow. It's like a whole new world up here. I'm discovering things for the first time. This is crazy. I must have done this at some point, but... I can see why I would skip this part. Madman's knowledge, that's it. Is that an item over there? No. Careful. Yeah, Wyvern Tamer was trying to tell me about a shortcut. You can get to the Hunter's Workshop from here. No, yeah. Not quite this one, Faceless Mike, but we will have to go do that. I guess after the Bloodstarved Beast, Vicar Amelia is the next boss, which means that as we make our way down there, we will get to the Hunter's Workshop. Is this gonna kill me? Hope this game comes to PC too, Grimpanzy. Oh, that would be so nice. Could finally get rid of this big PS4 arcade cabinet. Whoa. Ooh, don't do it, don't do it. Okay. Coolio. More gemstones. Okay. For those of you guys who are just joining us in the stream, if you haven't noticed, we are giving away a free Risen Founders Pack on this week's stream, which will give you access to the second age of Dead House Sonata. All you have to do is type in the word Risen into the chat, R-I-S-E-N, to be entered for your chance to win. You only have to enter it once. Entering it multiple times will increase your chances of winning, and we'll do the draw at the end of the stream. So make sure you get your Risens in there now, so Nightbot can declare you the winner. Okay. This is where I died last time. So we're going to bring all these guys out here. Transform. If they get stuck on the corner, all the better. Okay. One taken care of. Two taken care of. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, brother. That is a lot of brothers. Don't do it. Don't you dare. One more. Okay. I think that's all the little guys. No, Grim Pansy, you don't need to spam Risen. Blood Vial, thank you. You, big boy, need to go down. So I think that's more Blood Vials back there. Blood Vial, Blood Vial, Blood Vial, Blood Vial. Bloodstone Shards. Oh, whoa, jeez. That honestly scared me. Oh, I was not expecting you around that corner. These guys are much easier, though. I like these guys over the little ones. They're much slower and easier to deal with and manage. Except for when they do that move right there. Okay. Huh. Why are there so many of you hiding around corners? Oh my goodness. Okay, is that all of them? Are we done? Nobody else is going to come around a corner and try and scare me? Okay. Okay, that's all of them. Except for this guy, who... Oh no, even he left. Wow. There's normally a guy who sits right here. He doesn't move. He just kind of chills and until you come find him. Yeah, that's everybody? Please. Okay. We're good. Don't mind this. It's just a werewolf that's been flayed and hung up by chains inside of this church. Doesn't mean a whole lot. I wouldn't mind it if I were you. Okay. Making progress. Slowly but surely. I need to get rid of these crows. The hitbox on that crow. That's another good thing I'll give the Dark Souls games. The hitbox detection on these games is usually really, really good. Ducking under stuff or a crow going over your weapon does actually let them dodge it. Hey, Wyvern Tamer. Great to see you. Thanks for coming out to the stream. I was wondering where you were, honestly. Glad you could make it, though. But yeah, the hitbox detection on these games is really good. It's really accurate. Okay, this is the ladder for the shortcut. Should be, I believe. Yes. And now that that is open, I'm going to bolt Hunter's Mark out of here and go redeem these Blood Echoes before I'm an idiot again and lose them. Laughs in Dark Souls 2 hitboxes. Okay. Dark Souls 2, alright, I'll give you that one. Dark Souls 1, I always thought the hitboxes were really good. Dark Souls 3, really good hitbox detection on that game. So, from what I could tell, anyways, I thought the hitbox detection was very good. So how are you guys all doing today? Hope you guys, everybody's doing well. Thank you again for all coming out to the stream. Really appreciate it. I hope you guys are ready to have a good weekend. Let's see. I get 3 levels up. Who needs health if the enemies die before they can touch you, right? We can sell this stuff because I never use it. We can. I won't sell those yet, but the shining coins I can sell. Now, normally in my playthroughs, I don't do the chalice dungeons. All of these materials used in the blood rituals, usually I just get rid of them and sell them right away. But I suppose I will keep them this time, just in case. All of these, 1.4. Nope, all of these can be sold. Okay. How many blood vials can I buy? 7. Not great. I'm low on bullets. I'm low on healing items. But we're gonna make it work. Jill, notice your preference for whip characters. Is this one a Victorum too? No, not this time actually. I guess for some context, Euripides Demon is a good friend of mine in real life who I am in a Pathfinder campaign with. The character I play in my Pathfinder campaign uses whips almost exclusively for battlefield control. So, yeah, to answer your question, no, this is not a Victorum as well. What is Kane's last name? Templeman? No, I'm thinking of the voice actor. What is Kane's last name? Kane Von Vampire? No, definitely not it. Kane, Legacy of. Yes, that is his last name. Okay. Clear through these guys. No problem. You drop something. Blood vial. Hey, that was useful. Why you gotta mess my world up with these questions? What is Kane's last name? Now I wish Dennis was here just for that. To answer that question. Forget all the stuff about what's going to be in Dead House Sonata. Forget, when's the game coming out. Forget all of that. What is Kane's last name? Spooky X13, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Do appreciate that. Okay, we can go right down here. Are you guys going to fall down? Yeah. As long as they actually die. Yes, they do. Idiots. The Legacy of Kain series has quite the legacy of Kain. Hilarious, Sundowner. I can't fault you for that one, honestly. Are there going to be skeletons in Dead House Sonata, and will they be spooky? In Dead House Sonata, Euripides Demon, you play as the skeletons. Just think about that for a second. You want them to be spooky? You are the spooky one. Now, these guys are all hiding on the fog cloud, so I just want you to get out so I can see you. But don't do that. Don't clink off the wall. Nice, nice, nice. Kane of Courhagen. That's not a bad name. I thought it'd be something like that, yeah, with his hometown, or... I'm not sure. It's a very good question, though. He must have had a last name in life. Maybe as a vampire he doesn't have a last name anymore. Ah, skittering beasts. Come here. Come here, buddy. I don't want to hurt you. You just have bloodstone shards on you that I need. Okay. This part. One, for those of you that don't know, this is the back door to old Yarnum right here. We can't get at it from the other side, unfortunately, right now, and it doesn't open from this side, but if you ever manage to weirdly end up in this area from this direction, you found the back door. Oh, I don't want both werewolves at once. I do not want to fight both of you at once. Most definitely don't want to fight both of you. Because you guys hurt. No, there's just one of you. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's comforting knowing that the skeleton plays the long game and wins. Yeah, skeletons are playing the long con here, you know? Flesh is temporary, but your skeleton, that's forever. That's why we put them in a box when we die, so that your skeleton stays in nice and pristine condition for when it finally comes back. Don't. As I was saying, flesh is fleeting, and your skeleton knows this and wants to make sure that it's in perfect condition when it comes back for the skeleton uprising. That's why we put them into coffins, so that when it finally does come back, you know, it's 100%. It knows everything is okay. Skeletons are just zombies that have let themselves go. Okay. There should be a useful item back here. But hey, that looks suspicious. What are you doing up there, buddy? Don't mind me then. I'm just going to grab this item and hopefully not get jumped by a surprise werewolf. Oh my gosh. Where did you come from? Oh my goodness. I did not see that coming at all. More bloodstone shards. Door doggo. Cue another door doggo in 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Wow, he actually got me. I called him out and everything, and he still got me. That's impressive. Come on, camera. Oh, he's stuck behind this. He's stuck in the wall somehow. That was interesting how he got up there. Okay, now we have to clear out this room, and I don't remember. There's like 2 or 3 enemies just hiding out. Yeah, there's one of them. Waiting for you to walk by. Okay, that guy's done. Come up to this one. There's nobody up here. Come up to this level. There's a guy right there. Dealt with. I think there's one more. Is there one more of you hiding around somewhere trying to sneak up on me? I'm trying to listen for their footsteps. I don't hear anyone. Purple Gruff says, will the camera in Deadhouse be controllable or automatic? I believe the camera is controllable right now, and it will be controllable at the end, as far as I know. I know that right now in our versions the camera is controllable and is not automatic. So. Just reading Elf One, I missed out on half of the conversation, and when I read your comment, that was quite confusing. I'm not sure who is exactly into just the pelvis, but hey, I'm not judging. Definitely not. Okay, so we got that shortcut opened. So now, all of that stuff that we just did, never have to do it ever again. We're going to try to get to the Blood-Starved Beast here. There's a guy hiding out in the fog back here that I'd like to deal with. But I'm trapped in a really tight hallway. There will be a werewolf around this corner that we will deal with. What gave me poison there? Interesting. Will combos be able for unlock/upgrade, or is it already set of moves such as Bloodborne? Combos are, I believe, as of right now, they are based on what kind of weapon you were holding, sort of like Bloodborne. If you have an axe, the axe has a different combo than the rapier, for example. There will be sort of similar to Bloodborne in that, you have your light attack or your heavy attack, and stringing them together in different ways will cause different animations and combos and movesets. How many combos per weapon are there? That has not been decided yet. Elv1. It's something that we're looking at right now. I know that combat is something our animators are taking quite a big look at right now. It's very difficult to do. I don't envy their jobs, definitely, but because I know nothing about that kind of stuff. Okay, so this is the boss fight for the Blood-Starved Beast. Now, we are going to get a little help on this fight from my good friend Alfred. And since I'm probably going to be pretty quiet during this boss fight, trying to concentrate, if you guys haven't already gotten your Risens into the chat, we are giving away a free Risen Founders Pack on this week's stream. Enter the word Risen, R-I-S-E-N, to be entered for your chance to win. You only have to enter it once, and at the end of the stream, we will let Nightbot do the giveaway and decide who gets that Founders Pack. Okay, one Blood Echo, or one Blood Vial. Put antidotes on my quick item thingy. Elv1 says, okay, another question. Is the heavy attack in light, heavy combo different from the heavy attack in the light, heavy, light combo? That's a good question. I think so. I'm pretty sure that they would have a different animation behind them. But I will not confirm or deny at this moment. Okay. Blood-Starved Beast, definitely one of the grosser bosses in this fight, or one of the grosser bosses in this game. He's a werewolf that has been flayed and wears his own skin like a cape, basically. It's not very nice to look at. Super aggressive and just jumpy. When we get into the later stages of this fight, this guy just jumps all over this arena. And my basic strategy for this fight is to let the Blood-Starved Beast go beat up Alfred as much as he wants, honestly. Alfred has some healing items, the Blood-Starved Beast has none, so the more he pays attention to Alfred and doesn't aggro me, the better. Yep, go ahead, beat up on Alfred. Don't mind me, just... I said, yep, there you go, now you know. Where'd you go? Oh, he's behind one of these pillars. This is what I mean, where he jumps across like one of these pillars, your camera locks off of him, or unlocks on him, and there's a good couple seconds of you just wondering, oh god, where's he coming from? Where is he? Come on, Alfred, get in there. Go get him. Alfred! Oh, yeah, nice charge, Kirkhammer. Right into his back, Alfred. Do not. Also one of these fights where I barely like try to look at him really. Once he starts moving around, I stop caring about what exactly the camera is looking at. I just need to be able to reference where he went and where I am. Especially because moments like this, when he starts getting real aggressive, and it becomes very difficult to tell, or to look and keep track of what's going on. Oh, that one almost got me. Oh, Alfred's just getting munched right there. Okay, not a bad start to the fight. Got him almost halfway. I haven't taken damage yet, I don't think. Maybe I did once or twice, but honestly, not bad. We're doing okay. Oh, Alfred's gone. Okay, cool. Thank you for your sacrifice, Alfred. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Maybe we do need some health. Maybe more health to survive the one-hit kill move is necessary. But that's alright. Hey, thanks for coming out, Euripides Demon. Really appreciate it. Have a great day. But that's, honestly, all of that's okay. Now we know I can get this little scuttering beast here. Don't disappear if I go get this. Nope. 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 Give me your bloodstone shards. Should I go? I could level up my weapon. Okay. We're gonna do that then. Prep work. Half of the battle is prep work, you know? You gotta make sure you're all set up so that you can go in there, get the job done, and get out no problem. We're gonna try, I'm looking at the time right now, and so here's one thing I was thinking about, guys. The fact that since there is no guest on these streams anymore, there's no Dennis, I can kind of do these streams for as long as I'd like. I can stream for, it doesn't have to be 1 hour. It could be as long as I feel like going, honestly. So I am not tied to the idea of a 1 hour stream. If it takes me a little longer to fight the blood-starved beast, who knows how long it'll take. We'll see. If you guys are busy and all that stuff, feel free to, you know, pop off and do whatever you gotta do, but we might go until we beat the blood-starved beast. What did I do to Dennis and the other guests? You don't want to know, Grim Pansy, believe me. Some things are better left to the imagination. Okay, repair. Fortify once, twice. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. See if I can sell these pungent blood cocktails. Beast blood pellets, I never use those. Fire. Will weapons be upgradable, or will you just have to buy new weapons? Will weapons have rune slots for different effects, says Purple Gruff. Well, as many of those as I can afford. Weapons will be upgradable, I believe. Weapons sort of upgrade themselves over time. Because of our ages concept in Dead House Sonata, if you created a weapon in the first age and brought it with you all the way to the 7th age, that weapon will be much more powerful because of the amount of time it's been in that world. That weapon will be able to, you know, if you've taken it on some epic quest and you use that sword to slay, you know, a dragon, for example, maybe that weapon will now be named the Dragon Slayer of the First Age or something and has additional effects of some kind to it. That's sort of the idea behind our ages concept in Dead House Sonata, and the fact that it is a persistent world that things get better or change over time based on what you, or or how you interact with them. I want to drop. Nope, that was wrong, but I didn't die, so I'll take it. These guys are going to try to stop me, so I'm just going to go ahead and run right past you. Oh, yep, it is out this door. No werewolf. Run past this guy, because unnecessary right now. I'd like to save my blood vials, just in case I make a mistake. Go get Alfred. Now someone suggested fire paper for this fight. Not a bad idea, actually, now that I think about it. I know I said I never use it, but I'm not sure. You can put fire on the whip. I thought you couldn't for some reason. Okay, we gotta get in there, though. Thinking we can squeeze one more death out of this stream, says Ian. I think so, too. One more death. Let me go grab my blood vial. Echoes. And damage check. If I can actually hit him for a damage check. Hit the guy. I wasn't even watching the amount of damage I was dealing in these fights. So I'm not too sure how much it's improved, but I'm going to assume by at least a bit. Got greedy. Oh, Alfred, why didn't you do the visceral? Alfred, why didn't you do the visceral? Okay, I know we said we had room for one more death, but I'd like to see if we have room for just one more. One more death. Now that I know about the fire paper, we will use that for sure. I'm sorry. Master Wayne. Master Kane. What's the point of sucking all those necks if you can't even lift up a bloody log? Now that joke is stuck in my head. My own joke is making me keep laughing. Master Kane. Down there. We go to this one. I think there is something up here, isn't there? Some enemies. Hunter's torch. Not worth it. Not worth it. Didn't clip off the gargoyle to prevent the damage. Gotta restart. Die anyways. This run isn't perfect. Do it again. Run past you. Please keep the Alfred impression going. Is it that good of an Alfred impression? I don't think so. My Michael Caine needs some work, you know? The only thing I really know how to do in his voice is that what's it called? If you say Michael Caine's name in his own accent, it sounds like he's saying my cocaine. Yes, yeah. Michael Caine. Michael Caine. Master Caine. Alright, let's go for the blood-starved beast. There he is. Look at him. With all of his blood. He's thirsty for it, Master Caine. He's starved for blood. Okay. Missed on that one. Ooh. Oh yeah, I feel like we're doing way more damage actually now that I have the fire paper. I didn't even notice. Just looked at his health bar and realized. Okay, got him into the second stage already. His attacks all have poison on them now, I believe. And by the end of the fight, he just starts exuding poison. Like, it just being near him poisons you. Fire paper ran out. Slap some more on there. Don't. Let me live. Eat. Don't. I just took the antidote. Yes, Alfred. Finally, you got the visceral. But I messed up the follow-up, so that's okay. You know what? We're even, buddy. Come on, Kirkhammer. Get in there with that big old hammer, Alfred. Okay, this is the third stage, I believe, where he starts to just leak poison out of his body all the time. Fire paper ran out. It's okay, just don't get hit by that stuff. Okay, back up. Put this back on. Please get up, Alfred. I need you to distract him. But not get in my way. Alfred! You can try so hard and come so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Okay. I want to fight the Bloodstarved Beast and kill him this stream. This is my last attempt. If it doesn't work, we'll call it a stream from there. Because Alfred annoyed me in that one. That got me fired up. Oh boy, standing in my way like that. I know that, yeah, who's it, Last Protagonist, some of these fights are easier without the cooperative's help. I prefer the Bloodstarved Beast with Alfred, because otherwise he's just way too aggressive and barely gives you any time to breathe. Usually anyways. He's actually acting quite slow today, but I like having Alfred there as a sort of buff hue. See, and this is when I start making mistakes, when I get frustrated and when I start trying to rush through things. So take a deep breath, run past you, calm down, and one last attempt. If you guys are just joining the stream right now, we are giving away a Risen Founders Pack to give you access to the second age of Dead House Sonata. All you have to do is type in the word risen, into the chat, RISEN, to be entered for your chance to win. We'll let Nightbot decide the winner. Nightbot decide the winner after this fight and see who the lucky winner is. For now, though, Alfred. Okay. I think I'm going to try and keep pretty quiet on this fight. Total concentration. Just gotta, play it safe, play it careful. Don't get greedy. Stick behind his butt. Oh, I lost him. Where'd he go? Don't fight me. Go fight Alfred. Well, thank you guys for coming out to this week's stream. Oh boy. Okay. Well, yeah, we can. We'll try this again on next Friday's stream. In the meantime, I think we can take a look at Nightbot and see who it would like to give the Risen Founders Pack away to. Debating over, like, say, the weekends and things like that. While Nightbot figures out who we're giving away the Risen Pack to. I wonder how you guys would feel about watching, say, I don't want to call them grind streams, but like if we did Chalice Dungeons on, say, Tuesdays or Wednesday nights or something like that, which would help me level up so I can fight the Bloodstarved Beast a little easier in these regular streams. But I don't want to show off grinding and things like that in these games, because it might be boring to some people. Sundowner, I see that, yeah, you don't mind the grinding, so that's very good to know. If it's something you guys would enjoy seeing, it's something I've been thinking about doing for this playthrough, just to make it easier on you guys watching, so that, you know, I make sure that I have all of my stuff that I need before I, you know, die 50 times to the Bloodstarved Beast. You need to grind in Souls games? Yeah, a little bit, Elv1. Jacob KM says 100% down. Okay, very good to know. Yeah, possibly on sometime during the week, maybe. Just whenever I have free time, really, to do some grindy streams. We'll save the big stuff like the boss fights for Friday nights if I can. But in the meantime, let's see who Nightbot has decided the contest winner is. In the meantime, if you haven't heard already, if you guys don't know, I am the community manager at a game called... Oh, I thought someone else was already telling me. Nightbot, thank you. Mornblade _77. Congratulations on winning that Risen Founders Pack. I believe, Mornblade, if I double check in our Discord, I think you already have a Founders Pack. But if you do, you can give that away to somebody else of your choosing. So make sure you reach out to either Ian Sten or S. Rook in our Discord, and they'll make sure that that Founders Pack gets to the friend of your choice. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for joining me for this week's stream. I know I promised one boss per stream, but sometimes you can try so hard and come so far, but in the end, you know how the rest of it goes. Anyways, I will see you guys next Friday at the very latest for another Bloodborne stream. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you haven't already, make sure to visit our website, deadhousesonata.com, so you can find our forums to have your voice heard, find a link to our Discord to become a part of our community, and visit our store page to purchase a Founders Pack. Make sure to wishlist us on Steam, like us on Facebook, Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, subscribe to us on Reddit, and visit our merchandise store so you can represent Dead House Sonata in the coolest swag available. My name has been Jalen Pachenik. Thank you guys for joining me, and fight the living.